Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. Many a times the youngsters and others, particularly the progressives and the so-called intellectuals, and the leftists and the atheists, think that they have got unlimited freedom for doing anything and for not doing anything, for preventing others from doing something and preventing others from not doing something. But remember that freedom is always limited. Right from the day number one of your rising in this world, we have not the freedom to select our mother. We do not have the freedom to select our father. We do not have the freedom to select the house where we should get our birth. We do not have the freedom to select the place where should I get my birth. I do not have, or we do not have the freedom to become a girl or a boy. We do not have even the freedom to decide how long we should live. We do not even have the freedom to select the color of our skin or even the number of the teeth. We think we have got unlimited freedom for doing anything and for not doing anything. But remember that my freedom should not curtail others' freedom. Freedom is always limited. It should be for the positives of the mind. It should be for the positives of the body, family, society, culture and nation. My freedom is not destroying others' freedom. If that would have been the freedom, then the world would have got annihilated. Hitler, Mussolini, Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, Pol Pot, Veerappan, Phulan Devi, they would have been the heroes of the world. But they got wiped out from the surface of the globe earth. Generally, none used to keep their pictures in their home. None used to worship them. If that would have been the freedom used by Idi Amin, then they can also justify that I have got the freedom to do anything. And that type of freedom is not the freedom explained or narrated in any country's constitution. My freedom is also limited. I cannot defecate in the middle of the road. I cannot urinate there. I cannot walk through the road without a dress. I cannot scold in the public using the nasty words. I cannot cheat somebody by taking the material and not paying the money. A doctor cannot kill a patient in the name of surgery. A doctor even cannot give a medicine which is poisonous thinking that I am the doctor. Whether it is a lawyer, whether it is a judge, whether it is a doctor, whether it is an engineer, whether it is an MLA, whether it is an MP or a minister, thinking that higher my position, I can do anything is wrong. Higher your position, lower is your freedom. Sometimes lower your position, higher is your freedom. Remember that freedom is not the one which anyone can use at any cost and particularly at others' expense. And some people should remember that those who are provocating, encouraging, motivating for doing destructive activities as happened in the case of Hyderabad University and JNU. Every student should think that when they are paying 300 or 400 rupees as fees per annum, remaining expenditure is met by the taxpayers of India. And they are not doing any favor for India, Indians are doing favor for them. And Indians expect indirectly or directly that they utilize that money for learning and teaching and for the development of our motherland. Instead, doing the negative and getting the name and the notorious fame, they should remember that Vemula died and his mother lost the son. He committed suicide, just like a coward. But all those who supported him, all those who trumpeted his death, all those who prevented the entry of police into that room, They are all now studying in Hyderabad University. The so-called intellectuals and the so-called progressives, the teacher category, they are teaching and taking their salary. Those who died, his family lost him. And the person who was in the jail right from February 11 up to March, he is going to write his autobiography. Very good. But it will not be equal to the autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi or Rajaji or Radhakrishnan. It will be the autobiography of Saddam Hussein, Osama bin Laden, Pol Pot, Phulan Devi, or Veerappan, or Gaddafi. Both may be called as autobiography. But the respect the world gives to these things, that will be just like one famous, other notorious. The students might have welcomed those who were in the jail for 20 days. But it is wrong to think that all these students support this negative anti-national terroristic activity of celebrating the birthday or death day of a terrorist. The world knows where the truth, fact and essence is. The system will adjust itself in such a way that the effect of the disturbance will be nullified. And in India-Pakistan border, Wagah border, when I was fortunate enough to visit there, 24 hours the mic just utters Bhagavad Gita slokam, yadha yadha hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam sajamyah paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthavanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. All those negatives will be wiped out from the surface of the globe earth, including Kannaya Kumar will be wiped out if he has done his worst for promoting terrorism and celebrating the death or birth anniversary of the terrorist. There may be hundreds and thousands of people behind him for time being. He might have got a fantastic heroic welcome. But remember that 20 days lost for him. All the students were inside the classroom, teachers were teaching and they are getting their salary. And for decades together, these people are utilizing the hostel facility without paying the money. And that is becoming the cell of the terrorism and the anti-national activity in the name of freedom. A few professors, intellectuals, they are supporting from inside India and outside India. And remember that whatever is to be maintained, whatever is to sustain, whatever is to remain, that will remain. Others and others' activities will be wiped out if it is negative. And if it is negative, the system will not allow to survive that. If that would have happened, we could have worshipped the young Osama bin Laden even today, living Osama bin Laden. Why living Osama bin Laden is not there? Why living Saddam Hussein is not there? Why living Gaddafi is not there? Why Mahatma Gandhi is still in the mind of the people even though he expired? So remember that good will remain. Even after death their name will remain. The bad will be wiped out even though they are alive. This will happen. This will definitely happen to Rohit Vemula and also Kannaya Kumar, doing against the nation under any pretext. Now there was a kissing competition or protest through kissing. There was protest through beef eating, protest through chicken eating, and protest against the killing of Kalburgi and somebody Pansare in Maharashtra. Now nobody remembers about Kalburgi, nobody remembers about Pansare. The so-called intellectuals fought vigorously, ferociously with their freedom. But not even investigation going on now. And why it is happening? whichever and whatever is to survive, that will survive. Others will be wiped out from the surface of the globe earth. My pranams to you. Thank you very much.